welcome. This is a pre-recorded live because I have a lot on my plate. I want to consolidate the days that I do readings on. And I still want to bring you lives, so I will be in the comment section. I just won't be physically recording this live. I had been doing the last live that I did a live about Taylor Swift's album. And I plan on doing a second version of it, but the energy that I got was very strongly about her ex Joe, which we've already covered, but I also got Matt Healy in this. So I don't really cover Matt Healy a lot before when I spoke about her love, her exes, and so forth and so forth. So I wanted to do a past, present, and future about Taylor Swift and Matt Healy. As always, please subscribe, comment, like. Again, I'll be in the comment section for this. And I'm really excited to be doing this because I feel like this is going to bring out a lot, and it's just going to give us insights to not only her recent album but also just her relationships in general. I think even though it was very short, she kind of jumped out of it, and I want to see if it was of her own fruition or of his. So yeah, let's get into it. So I did shuffle the cards. I pre-shuffled the cards. I'm using the Light Years Tarot. I love this tarot deck. I got it from Amazon for like $20, but this was like 4 years ago, so I'm sure it'll be cheaper now. So just check that out if you like the artwork. Very beautiful artwork. I love a lot of her decks. She has oracle decks too. So as I was shuffling the cards, the past, I got 10 of Wands. So this automatically gives me the energy of moving. 10 of Wands, if you can see here, she's moving, she's setting herself free. It's almost like a freeing. So I get the energy that she was freeing herself from Joe. I think she might have been a lot of the time in London, because Joe is in London. I think there's even a song about that, So Long London. And then she's coming back to New York, because she's predominantly in the East Coast. And I think as she comes back to the East Coast, this is what, a year ago, she started to feel like, oh man, I'm gonna miss London. And trust me, London's a very missable place. I still miss London. I plan on going very soon. Let's hope. And even though she missed it a lot, I think she fulfilled her missing, her emotions, with just jumping right into something else. And I think he kind of fulfilled that spark, fulfilled that romantic passion she has, and I think he's a Gemini, sun in Gemini, right? She's a sun in Sagittarius. And I always say this, I think a very deadly combo is your opposite sign. Mine is sun in Leo. Obviously, Sagittarius is the opposite of Gemini, and I think they were so deadly, so ignited one another, and it wasn't a good time for her at all. And he came to her at the wrong time, and I think she has emotions of like, was it the right time? Was it the wrong time? Was it the right time? And she's very poetic, very, very poetic, which is something I love about Taylor Swift. I think Taylor Swift is very underrated, even though people are like she's overrated. I think she's very underrated. To be able to write so many hit songs by yourself or just two other people is a huge accomplishment. So with the present, also I love what you have to say. Again, I'll be in the comment section. Do you think she missed London? I get that very strongly. And also, what lyrics in the song? I know So Long London. I feel like she wanted to be, after being in a relationship for so long, she wanted to feel alive again. That's the energy that I get, especially with the present Page of Wands. So, Page of Wands, if you know anything about tarot, also have a tarot course, so check that out. I will actually link it in the comment section throughout the video. But Page of Wands is about looking for something, learning something. And I think through releasing this album, she's like, you know what? I was afraid people would judge me for how I felt about Matt. She was afraid that people would be like, You should be over him. It wasn't that long. And you know, you can really fall in love with people that you don't know for very long. It's really interesting. You know, the older I get, I don't want to admit this on video, but you know, I'm just giving a hypothetical. But when you realize you fall in love with somebody, sometimes they are completely different to anybody you would ever think you'd fall in love with, you know? And things, it would never work out. And you're just like, should I go with this passion or should I not, you know? And I think, especially with the circle, she's like, you know what? I'm glad I did. I'm glad I did go with the passion because now I have a story and people can relate. She likes to be relatable, and I get it's a very strong quality about her. She likes to be relatable. She likes other people to say, you know what, I felt like that too. Which I have felt like that. It's like, yeah, you fall in love with there's somebody you can be in love. You can have a relationship for years with somebody, and then, which I've definitely experienced, and then the next person you date, you fall madly in love with them, and you're like, why am I so? I'm way more in love with this person than I ever was with somebody that I was with for a very long time. So she's glad that the message is out there and that people know the truth about how she really felt about Matt. And that it wasn't an easy situation, especially because everybody was against him, everybody was against them. But for some reason, they just had this spark. And she had to live it out. Very deep. So with the future being 4 of Wands, I see them, you know, 4 of Wands is the card of celebration. It's the card of sometimes marriage, not in this deck, but it's a card of celebration, ceremonies. I think at some point they will speak again and they will speak very fondly of one another. It won't be hateful. It won't be upset. It won't be, you know, because I feel like sometimes, and I've toyed with that, especially recently, I did have developed very strong feelings for somebody. And you do have this thing where you're like, you know what? Should I live it out? Because you're like, I don't know about you guys. I'd love to hear in the comment section. You're like, should I live it out and see what happens? Or should I not live it out and live with regret, you know? And I think with her living it out gave her a feeling to not live with regret. And because of that, at some point they will be friends. And at some point they will come together and be like, you know what? They might even do a song together. When her dad is out of the picture, because her dad is very controlling. I've said this many, many times before. Her dad is very, very controlling. So the boss is definitely 10 of Cups. I think both of them, there's no hard feelings, which is very good. I actually really like that. There's no hard feelings. There's no animosity. They both just wish one another well, and I really appreciate that. So let's see. Any last messages? Any last messages? Any last messages? By the way, please comment below. I'd love to hear if you have any ideas for future lives. I will be doing my lives this format again. I'll be in the comment section, so please check that out. But I'll just be doing them for now like this. Any last messages regarding Taylor Swift and Matt Healy? Okay, Ace of Wands in reverse. So, as much as they had a lot of passion for each other, they accept that it's done. They accept that it's done. So this has been such a pleasure, everybody. Please like the video, and I will be coming up very soon with other videos. I'm so grateful for all of you. Those of you who are members, thank you for sponsoring this channel. Those of you who donate, thank you, thank you, thank you. Those of you who just watch, even if you watch and you don't watch the ads, or if you do watch the ads, I'm very grateful. I love you all. Thank you so much for watching.